Alright guys, a quick late night update. I'll let you know what I've been up to and what I've been doing. First off, I've been wanting to get a new camera because as you saw from those G1 videos, the quality isn't really too good using this on a TV as per my projector, which was a lot better. So I need a new camera for that. Uh, the other reason I made this video was it was another one of those nights where you start losing to bad players. And I want to start making videos again about the good players, about the people that are really good, that beat me or I beat them or whatnot. And I want to start doing that, but lately, especially since I hit G1, I've been hitting just a brick wall of just scrubby players, whether I win them or lose to them through bad players. So this is going to be my what should be fixed in Super Street Fighter slash you're a bad player if. And we're going to use the training, or the selection of players over there. I'm going to go through them and tell you what needs to be changed. And speaking of training mode, you're a bad player if you're too good to go into training mode. If you hit G1 and the minute you hit G1 you stop doing any sort of training and think you're okay, you're a bad player. Until you start getting paid for Street Fighter 4, you still have to go into training mode. Because you need to learn. Because you're still not good enough. Okay? Lesson number 1. Now let's go through the different characters. The one that I think needs the most changing, or the two that I think needs the most. Okay, we'll just go over all of them. Sagat, that's obvious. They could change a number of things on Sagat to even him out. I kind of agree with. I think it was Long Island Joe who said his double juggle into pretty much anything that needs to be changed. His power might need to be toned down a little, but yeah, it's neither here nor there. Um, Ryu, I have the biggest problem with lately because a lot of the scrubbies have been figuring out that if you do any sort of Shoryuken, you can combo that into Ultra. And that's how I've lost 2 of my matches tonight. Was I'll just start trading with them, doing what I normally do, and they'll get lucky and pop one of those Shoryukens and just spam out that friggin' Ultra, and I know they are. You could argue that they're not. Except one of them, twice in a row, or twice during the matches that I played him in, after he hit that, I saw him do an EX Shoryuken just out of nowhere, like almost immediately, hitting absolutely nothing. But I'm like, he's trying to hit the Ultra. Um, Oddly enough, Ken, I really can't find much to change with him. Like he is the flowchart, but he's not that difficult to get around as opposed to Ryu. Um, Fei Long, they need to have his Ultra Connect if it hits you once, not this juggle crap. Because he'd be a bit more accessible. The only reason people are using Ryu is because they can, scrub Ultras out. We're going to call them scrub Ultras. Another scrub Ultra, Balrog, who never had anything really going for him, and then they gave him a headbutt with crazy range, damage, and juggle that everybody who wants to be Gutex does the same 2 combos, and they look for that headbutt. You can watch them look for that headbutt and go right into the Ultra. Whether it's a good idea or not, they go right for that Ultra. Now, I fought good and bad Balrogs, but now they're getting to that status where I see them all as the same damn Balrog, because they use the same damn techniques. Um, yeah, all of them. All of them. All. Uh, let's see, who else needs to be changed? Look at the list over there. Um, Rufus is going to need a little tweaking. Rose is probably going to need a little tweaking. Uh, Zangief, they better not give. I've heard they're going to give him an anti-air ultra. We don't really need that at all. We don't. We don't. E Honda might need something else. He's got the hand slap, but no one really uses that often, unless they're already got someone in a corner. But that's about it. Aside from that, it's just they just duck there and do a headbutt and a butt stomp. Same with Guile, they just stand back and do sonic booms and flash kicks, and that's all they do. So give them something. So I stop running into turtling Guiles and E Hondas because that's the only Guile I found. That's the only one. I found aggressive E Hondas. I haven't found any sort of good Guiles. Um, Let me move this a bit. Let's see. Cammy, I want them to fix her. I think it's a cannon spike. The Shuriken-ish one. Uh, that has a weird box and a weird hit. Like, I'm sure everyone in here has seen her go up and do like the kick, and you jump in to counter it, and somehow you get hit with a kick that has already gone by. Like the shockwaves around her like magical uterus have come at you and have knocked you down to the ground magically. Um, so they need to take away Cammy's magic uterus. Um, Akuma, uh, I don't know. I really can't think of much for Akuma. Um, Aside from the fact that the double heavy kick, every scrub crap thinks he can do that. Oh, that's another one. That's another one. Akuma has his teleport, and if the other person reacts to it or knows that it's going to come, they have enough time to react to the teleport. Same with Bison's teleport. He sits there with a little taunt for a minute, gives you time to react. It's a teleport. It's not supposed to be invincibility. It's a teleport away, but it has a weak spot, as any move like that should. Dulls him. Oh, how many of you guys have found those on G1? How many? How many? You hit them once, they'll teleport away, and then they start doing the jump game where it's punch, punch. Oh, teleport. Oh, combos. Combo, combo. Oh, run away. You hit me once. Oh, and it's an entire match of teleporting. Win or lose, those are the most aggravating matches at, like, just period. I don't want any more of those. Fix that. Fix that so it's not as aggravating. Alright? Fix it. Make him slightly vulnerable like the other teleporters. Is that too hard to ask? You don't have to fix Seth, because we all know Seth's broken. Seth's going to be broken, and if you use Seth as your main character, you have issues. Not... yeah, okay. Who else? Who else? Um, Gen, a little tweak, but in reality, he's an awesome character. I think they need to tweak him so he's a little more accessible, without giving him more for what he already has, if that makes sense. How much time? Like 8 minutes. Bison, I can't think of much. Vega's a um, giant, giant douche just as a person, so he doesn't need much. The key question here is Forte. What should they do with Forte? I want to see Forte as a serious character, as a serious competitor. Because people who are taken seriously, people who play those characters have a bit more advantage. They can watch Evo or any other like major West Coast whatever tournaments. They can study it, see how the pros use them, and practice some of those. Non-serious characters, we're kind of on our own in the wilderness. There's not much for us to really go on. So, you know, um, that I originally wanted to make this about bad players, but just went on a tangent about Super Street Fighter. There better be a lobby. There better be a lobby. I want to see a lobby. That's the other thing. I want to see an online lobby. That'd be fantastic. But that's all I guess I have time for. So I'll see you guys later.